In today's video, I'm going to show you some very simple body weight push-up progressions. If you have a sensitive back, you are post-fusion, you have any kind of chronic low back issues at all, these push-up progressions are just for your body weight and are very simple, and you can scale them by adding weight or making them even harder. If you haven't already, make sure you go over to fitnessforbackpain.com. I'm actually giving away a video workshop talking about the essentials of using exercise to beat lower back pain. A lot of times you as a chronic pain sufferer go into the gym, you start working out, and things just aren't clicking. Things just are not, you're not seeing the results that you want to see. And there's a reason for that, such as the way you're actually training your core, the way you're approaching what I call your personal pain cycle. A lot of times people don't get the big picture, exactly why you're doing exercise and how to use exercise to approach getting relief from your chronic pain. If you want to learn more about that, I give it all away for free in that workshop. Check out the website or click the card above. So in this video, we're going to show the variations of the push-up. There's lots of different ways you can do this. You can go full body weight, or you can do like a variation or a modified version of it. I'm going to show you from simple to hardest and on the scale of push-ups as far as push-up variation. So when the exercise or the workout calls for your push-up variation, you're going to pick the one that you feel comfortable, that you can do pain and symptom free. So each variation is going to have the same cueing on the position of the pelvis, where the shoulders are at, what you're thinking about, what you're bracing. But as far as the difficulty, that's going to be up to you to figure out which one you feel comfortable doing the best. So the easiest one, which I'm not going to show you, it's very basic, doing a push-up against a wall. So if you were to imagine a wall in front of me here, and I were to lean onto that wall just like this, and I'm pushing off of that wall. So I'm standing. So in severe situations where most push-ups are hard for someone, I'll have them do the wall push-up. That's the number one. Number two, we'll progress into more of a bench supported push-up. So getting in a position, I usually have a towel down for my knee just to kind of protect the tissues there. I'm gonna walk out until I get a line to where when I come down, I'm in a comfortable position with my shoulders. So what you don't wanna see is you're not here and you're not way up here trying to do this where your belly button's coming. You wanna be able to come down and the bottom, or your nipple line, the bottom of your chest is coming across the base of that bench. When I'm in position, essentially here, this is non-weight bearing, right? So this is probably the easiest in that chest or in this push-up position. When you're ready, you're gonna bring yourself straight. So basically from your head to your knees is pretty much in a straight line. Before I go into the push-up, I'm gonna bring my pelvis into a neutral position, squeeze my glutes, quick breath out. That's gonna give me the brace that I want. From there, all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hinge at my knee. So I'm not doing this, but I'm getting into that nice, good straight position from my knees to my head. Toes are gonna come up, and I'm gonna come down onto the bench and then press. Look at the angle of my body. See how nothing much is changing from my head to my knee. I'm not doing any kind of movement in my lower back, mid back, upper back. It's all chest. I'm hinging at my knee. So you'll do the desired reps there and you'll move on. That's the easiest way. So then we'll go on to the floor here. All right, so let's check out the push-up from the floor position. Now we've gone from the bench, now we're going to the floor. So we're gonna stick with the knees because this is a little bit easier than it would be if you were doing the full body weight push-up. From here, same idea. Now the floor is obviously beneath me. I'm bringing my hips through and I'm gonna contract my glutes. Breathe out quickly, quick breath out, nice and tight. From here, I'm gonna adjust my hands so that when I come down, they're in a good, comfortable position. Notice how I'm hinging from my knee, so I'm not keeping my feet down. I'm not doing this, but I'm bringing my hips through, contracting my glutes. Pelvis is in a good position, feet come up, lowering myself slowly, pushing myself back up. And that is the on your knees floor push-up variation. Now let's look at the full weight bearing push-up. What I'll do is I'll get into position here on my hands and knees. I'm gonna start with one leg. So I'm gonna kick one leg out. I'm gonna contract that glute, quick breath out. Then I'm gonna go full weight bearing. So everything's nice and contracted. What you don't wanna do is kind of get into position here, and then you're trying to fix stuff while you're in position. I want you to drop that leg out, contract that glute, get it set, full weight bearing, same idea, come down nice and slow, and up. And up. If you see, there's a slight shift forward when I go into this push-up. So watch what I do. As I'm coming down, you almost see a shift forward and then back out. Down and back out. That is the hardest variation of the bodyweight push-up.